June 24th. All your words are true. All your righteous laws are eternal. Psalm 119, 160. From the very early days of the Soviet Union, religion was seen as an evil that had to be wiped out. It was state-sponsored persecution at every level. Clergy killed, church buildings confiscated, worship outlawed, and access to the Bible denied. Soviet propaganda mocked and slandered the Bible as a book of fairy tales. For example, a Soviet encyclopedia included the following statements: the Bible includes myths about the origins of the world and humans, includes religious interpretations of customs, legends, parables. Biblical myths were dismissed in the ancient world. The Bible is playing a reactionary role with its falsification of science. The historicity of Jesus was also denied. He was termed the mythical founder of Christianity, and historians were said to have dealt a devastating blow to church dogmas about the historicity of Christ. The Soviet Union was desperate to deny the truth of the Bible, and especially what it records about Jesus Christ, hoping that would put an end to its power and influence. How wrong they were. Nicky Gumbel shares a story of how he distributed Bibles in the USSR in 1977, when Bibles were still illegal. It illustrates the failure of the Soviet state to crush the influence of the Bible. On one occasion, I followed a man who was probably in his 60s down the street after a service. I went up to him and tapped him on the shoulder. There was nobody about. I took out one of my Bibles and handed it to him. For a moment, he had an expression of almost disbelief. Then he took from his pocket a New Testament, which was probably 100 years old. The pages were so threadbare, they were virtually transparent. When he realized that he had received a whole Bible, he was elated. He didn't speak any English, and I didn't speak any Russian. We hugged each other, and he started to run down the street, jumping for joy. As David puts it, God's word is true, and it is everlasting. In a real sense, it is eternal precisely because it is true. In this transitory world of falsehoods, we have this treasure of God's word, absolutely true and eternal. Today's decree: your word is true and it is everlasting.